Yeah. Hey guys, we're back for Star Wars Volume 2, Season 2. I don't know. We're
No,
rebooting
no,
the
no, no,
Star
no.
Wars
Volume
game.
two, Volume two, because then it's like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume two, which is kind of
Okay,
worse. But
yeah.
like,
Say hi to Gaber. He's
why, dude?
new.
Dude, why add the R, dude? Like, there's no need to
Well,
add the R.
you know how it is.
What does my username say? It says Gabe.
Um,
Dude, I have your
well,
mom's phone number. I'm gonna text her that you
oh
called me Gabe.
shit. He's getting my mom involved. Um, so just like the last game, this is structured the exact same way as the last game, but it's totally different in how it played out. So we started off with the Phantom Menace again, and it it didn't really
There was
it
no
didn't really
Phantom in
branch
it.
off for a little while. So
Oh wait, no,
um
no, no. You forgot the best part. You forgot
yeah,
the dinosaur.
dinosaur
Yeah, the dinosaur that. Or wait, was that episode two?
probably.
The one
Bring it up
that.
when I
Okay.
talk when I start talking. I know there were dinosaurs, but we'll get there eventually, guys. So, um,
What's
at
gonna happen in
the
episode one?
first real change was at the end of the Phantom Menace when the big battle happened and or before when they went to go to the big battle, Yoda decided to join them. Um,
Oh, I did do that. Shit.
yes, you did.
That was a dumb idea. Oh
I
wait,
don't
no, I
think
just wanted
so. I mean, it
no,
worked.
I just wanted to kill Miriam, that's what it was.
Real. Um, Marion was Darth Maul. So, the so at the big battle, um,
Wait, they
Maul
added a
had
new Chinese
decided
character to this game? What the fuck?
he's playing Genshin. um, as the so at the Maul had decided to stay, or Newt Gunray had decided to stay up on his ship instead of in the palace. So it made it harder for the good guy, for the Jedi and Queen Amidala to capture him. And of course that means Maul also stayed on the ship. So there wasn't actually a big lightsaber duel at the end of the Phantom Menace. It's crazy, no duel of the fates. Um,
Wait,
and
that was the part where they go bum 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 bum
yes, it
bum.
was that.
Dude, I love that part.
And that didn't happen.
I was in the car with
Uh,
my friends like a month ago, and they were blasting that shit while we were driving down the highway.
real. Um,
And
so
then I went to the
anyway,
song with like the medals and
instead,
shit sucks.
so they still needed a way to capture Newt Gunray and disable the droid army, right?
I
And
love being disabled.
they didn't have the Naboo starfighters for Anakin to jump into because Newt was metagaming. um, anyway, they so instead, what they did was they took over a droid transport and threw Jar Jar in there just by himself. And they sent him up there to go to the control ship. And he he ended up they ended up letting him in, even though they knew there was something wrong with the ship. I don't remember exactly what though. Like it didn't respond when they hailed it or something, or like it wasn't supposed to go up there in the first place. Anyway, Jar Jar ended up there, and Maul was like, "Who the hell are you?" And where when he went to go brutally kill Jar Jar, he Jar Jar started freaking the fuck out, right? And
Wait, was someone playing Jar Jar?
no,
Okay.
yeah, no one
I
was playing Jar
thought.
Jar. Yeah,
Can you stop that talking?
I don't think there was a death, like a player death, for a long time in this one, if I
It
remember
was
correctly.
it was Nolan was the first death, I think.
Was he?
Yeah,
Damn,
it was
that was a while
definitely
in too.
yeah, it was
Anyway,
definitely Nolan.
Jar Jar was running around screaming, trying to escape Darth Maul's lightsaber. and he he ended up there was a long chase where they like ran through the halls and there were a bunch of gags and then at the end Jar Jar gets backed into a corner and he's like, oh god, there's nowhere to go. And Darth Maul goes in to like stab him with his lightsaber. But he like does that Jar Jar super jump thing, slams his head into the ceiling. Darth Maul misses and just like stabs through the wall directly into the power cable connecting to the the bridge of the ship.
Wait, you say he super jumped? That's like what he does in the Lego Star Wars games.
Yeah.
Unless I'm
Yeah, that's what it
skipping
was. That's what it was inspired by.
Oh, I
Yeah,
played those games. Y'all didn't
um,
have a real childhood unless you played that shit on the Wii.
for real. Um, so he jumped up there and he hit his head on the ceiling so hard he knocked himself out. And Maul stabbed the power cable going to the bridge on the command ship, so all of the commands stopped going, and the entire droid army shut down because Darth Maul couldn't kill Jar Jar. This stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, that guy was pretty stupid. I ain't gonna lie.
So anyway, then he now that Jar Jar is knocked out on the floor, Maul just like stabs. He's just done with this motherfucker. So that's the end of Jar Jar. He died a lot faster in this game.
I need to see the DMs between you and Miriam for this, because, like, this shit
Oh,
sounds really funny.
yeah. I can't. I think it was like partially in VC, partially in DMs for this one. Um, I'll I'll pull that up later if I remember.
No, you're
Um,
not. It just doesn't matter.
yeah. All right, so moving on to the next slide. Uh, so while this is going on, Count Dooku has been tasked by or well, I
Oh,
guess slightly
I
after.
remember. I remember
Count
this.
Dooku is tasked by no, Darth Sidious to kill Kamari Vosa and find a
So who?
it's his old Padawan who had like fallen to the dark side and made a death cult, or at least joined a death cult.
Wait,
Um,
but that's kick ass. That builds character. What's
yeah,
wrong with that?
exactly. Yeah, but they needed to kill her because
Oh, it's
um,
a her. Wait, what was her name?
Kamari Vosa, there's no way.
Yo,
So
yo,
anyway,
hold up. Wait, hold up. Try to
the
calm
other
down. I
thing
ain't gonna
Dooku
lie.
needs to do is find a template for the clone army. So, uh,
She's a
and
human? That's bullshit. She's fucking red.
real. So Dooku, the player doesn't immediately put together that these two things can be connected, as in
Hold
Legends.
up. Hold up.
What?
I need to go turn my fan speed up because it's cold in here. Or it's
Yeah,
warm.
okay, I'm gonna keep talking. So he doesn't immediately realize that these two things can be connected, so he just like goes out to kill Kamari Vosa.
Yo,
He ends up
I'm low-key
what?
stupid. That shit was on like the lowest setting. No wonder it's hot as hell in here.
He so he goes to the moon of Bogdan and he fights through a wave of zombies, or I guess
It's like
not zombies, but
it's like the Cranberry song.
I can't
Zombie.
remember what they're called. We're going to call them zombies. He fights through a wave of zombies and meets Kamari Vosa, who I can't remember exactly how it happened, but he ended up in chains and being tortured for like days. And he kept having like these dreams about
What are we talking
like
about?
like becoming a zombie, like
Who?
the other zombie, Count Dooku, Shagger.
Oh, that's the guy
Um,
that's oh fuck that guy.
for real.
Bitch.
Yeah, I didn't. So interesting thing about this time, I didn't tell anybody that the person playing Count Dooku was playing the game until he like started really interacting with people. So it was like a big shock. It was a big
Dude,
reveal. Yeah.
to be fair, we would have realized,
Yeah. That's
like,
why I
what
knew I had to reveal it, because it's cooler that way, and I knew you'd figure it out eventually anyway. But you didn't for so long, which is
because
which was so
he
good.
just gave me anything I wanted, and he was like a reasonable person.
Yeah. It also works because he's like Count Dooku, so he was like, like playing both sides for a while there. Um, and he was basically playing all of you, and he was playing you in real life too, which is crazy.
Wait, hold up, my fan's too fast now.
GG. So anyway, he Count Dooku was imprisoned by Kamari Bosa and tortured for a little while until he realized that she was not going to join him.
Who?
Um,
What?
Kamari Bosa is not going
Yeah,
to
she had a
join Count
fucking
Dooku.
death cult with like mindless assassins.
Yeah,
I wouldn't join him either. He's a fucking cripple.
he's a cripple. He's not really a cripple.
He's old, therefore he's like crippled or something. He's also
Real.
probably racist. He looks like he has a Twitter account.
He probably is racist, actually.
Won't
Um,
surprise me. With a beard like that, I'd probably be racist also.
anyway, so he ends up fighting Kamari Bosa in a lightsaber duel, and he ends up getting like overwhelmed by like guards, I think, and has to, or no, he doesn't. He tosses her out a fucking window, like a 30th floor window.
Wait, that happened to
She-
Alex. And a different thing.
when? Which thing was that?
The
Oh, that, yeah, yeah, yeah,
D&D.
yeah. No, I
Dude, we
don't. Yeah,
still we still talk about that.
yeah, I know you do.
It's so fucking good.
Um, Meanwhile, Darth Maul has Darth Maul and Newt Gunray had like escaped from the Battle of Naboo,
Wait,
and
those are like the two worst people.
real.
One of
Um,
them's stupid, and the other
and
one just
Palpatine told Darth
married.
Maul to send Newt Gunray to like turn him in so that he can like prosecute him and earn political clout. Um, and so Darth Maul did that, and Newt Gunray went to prison. But then the
Wait,
Jedi,
Darth Maul
what?
turned in who?
Newt Gunray. That's why Newt Gunray went to prison.
Was that originally how it goes?
No.
I was gonna say I
Darth
feel
Maul
like
was
I.
fucking dead.
Oh yeah. Damn.
So
Hell of a
then,
moment, honestly. Like, bro should just, like,
as
not
soon
die.
as Newt Gunray went to prison, the Jedi thought, you know, what if we freed him and got him to tell us about
Whose
this
I
Sith
whose
Lord?
I whose idea was that? That's stupid.
I think it was Mason.
Dude, it was fucking Anakin. Oh wait, no, he was Windu.
No,
They were
yeah, yeah,
Windu.
yeah. He was Windu.
Yeah,
Was
so why did
somebody
I
Obi-Wan at the time?
was anyone ever
No,
Obi-Wan?
no Obi-Wan. No one was Obi-Wan. It was
Yeah, no, no, okay, wait. Why didn't
it
I
was
get a
Count
say in
Dooku.
this? Because I feel like I should have had a say in this.
Because Mason decided to do it, and he just brought Count Dooku along because he knew Dooku wasn't really so up for the Order. He didn't really, because they didn't want to involve you, because I can't remember why actually. Um, so anyway, Mace Windu and Count Dooku and Obi-Wan all team up to go break Newt Gunray out of prison in exchange for information about the Sith Lord. Which, like, it sounds like a good plan, right?
That's no, but like with those people, I wouldn't. It's like
I mean,
the
why?
worst. I don't know. They're just dumb.
Wouldn't you want to like
I
get
wouldn't trust.
information on the Dark Lord of the Sith, no matter what? Really?
No Gunray ain't gonna tell us shit.
I mean,
You
he
don't.
could. I mean,
He wouldn't know anything.
he's very, yeah. Um, I mean, maybe
Like,
he would though, because like he was involved with him. Like, there's no way to tell that he wouldn't know.
yeah, but like he's just
Um,
strictly a business partner. He is like, there's no reason to risk
yeah.
his existence being exposed other than
I
just
think
sending
they
money.
also hired Cad Bane to help them or something. They
That
hired a
sounds
bounty
like
hunter.
that sounds like something Shire would think of.
So, Mace Windu,
But doesn't
Dooku,
Cad Bane like
and
hate Jedi?
oh no, it was Qui-Gon, not Obi-Wan. Yeah, because they brought Qui-Gon as the escape car driver. What is that called? Getaway driver. Yeah. Um,
Well, like that's like Baby Driver.
Reese.
I've seen that movie. That's a good
I
movie.
haven't actually.
Okay,
Anyway,
I've seen a movie
uh,
and you haven't. You're the movie.
yeah, I know. I'm
Do your
film agent.
fucking job. They don't
Um,
make movies no more. They don't
so
make games no
Mace
more. They don't
Windu
make
and
movies.
Count Dooku went into the prison and got Newt Gunray, and they like they like brought like some sort of like meat to like explode, so that it would look like he died, and then they escaped with like these like cloaking devices that they got from a bounty hunter who I can't remember the name of. It was from Clone Wars episode, after the one after the box where they go try to
I
um
don't. I don't know what you're on about. You're
they
fucking.
try to kidnap Palpatine in the Clone Wars, where it's like Cad Bane and then like undercover Obi-Wan. Anyway,
Feels like I should. I remember Undercover
yeah,
Obi-Wan, but I might also just be thinking of like the Lego Star Wars one.
maybe.
You know what I'm
Oh,
talking about?
yeah, I do know. Um,
Dude, the Lego Star Wars
so
shit went crazy.
so they break him out, and when he gets out, he he tells them something really vague. I think I can't remember exactly what he told them, but I think he told them that um the one that they met was the apprentice, not the master, and I can't remember what the other thing was. So then they sent him out to like Tatooine or something to like basically live out the rest of his days there.
Who?
Which doesn't end up going down. Newt Gunray. They sent him out to
Was-
Tatooine.
Why? They should just kill him.
um, well, they're Jedi. They can't kill non-armed dude, you know.
Yoda would.
Um,
Yoda don't fuck with no bitches.
not late game Yoda. You learned.
Okay, but early game.
Yeah, this time game. Anyway,
Yoda
moving
don't
to
fuck
the next
around. Yoda will
slide.
fuck you up.
They
Yeah, Yoda gonna show you how it done on Roblox.
so after this,
Or he did.
the outbound flight happened, and Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Anakin all head out
Oh,
to
that. I.
discover the outer
The
what
fuck?
lies beyond the galaxy or whatever. Um, and
Dude,
they
I'm
didn't
not
make
winning
it.
this game. Dude, I might be cooked. This shit like Tetris for real.
What game is it?
Oh, Genshin Impact, but Tetris.
Okay. It's like a video. It's a challenge or whatever. Yeah. So they go out on outbound flight, and Palpatine doesn't stop them because he doesn't know what the outbound flight is. Like the player doesn't. Um,
Oh, because she's stupid.
yeah. And
I've said
they
worse
end
to
up
her
going
face.
out there, and they get attacked by. Oh yeah. Newt Gunray. He goes back to the Trade Federation, right? And
Capitalism.
yeah, real. And he takes back over, and he sends like a fleet out to attack the outbound flight and kill Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan because they're the ones who fucked with him, you know. So he's also got a vendetta against Palpatine now. So you watch out for that one in a couple of years. Um,
Oh,
it-
I keep forgetting he was Nolan.
yeah. So you so you watch Outbound Flight gets destroyed, and Obi-Wan and Anakin and Qui-Gon escape on like an escape pod onto a planet where
But what
Qui-Gon
about
gets eaten by a dinosaur, and Obi-Wan and Anakin have to like survive for a couple of years until they get discovered by Thrawn,
that's
and
how they
brought
got
back.
found?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
What?
Too
Why?
dumb. Thrawn
I
was useless. He didn't do shit the entire game. That
No,
was like his one.
he kind of did, and he would have later, but it
Wait, wasn't
stopped.
who swapped to Thrawn?
Who swapped to Thrawn? That was Shiger.
Bitch.
Shit. Um.
Like any
So
douchey character you could be, it's Shiger. Like this.
GG.
Am I wrong? He literally
Um.
took like all
I
the
mean,
like.
I think Count Dooku is a really cool pick.
He was
Um,
probably a slaver.
Count Dooku.
Yeah,
I don't
he
think
looked like he
so.
owned slaves.
Um. I
Or
don't
be
think
like,
there's
or like
anything like
remotely
that.
like some kind of white
He
people racist.
definitely accepts slavery, but
Oh
I
yeah,
don't think he personally had slaves. Um, anyway, uh,
Alexander
on the
Hamilton.
speaking of Count Dooku, he
Fuck that guy.
is tasked
Gross
by
propaganda.
Palpatine. Oh, I didn't even mention that Jango Fett or so back with the Kamari Bosa thing.
The what?
Um, Dooku was like, okay, I did throw her out of a 30-story building, but I'm not sure if she died. So I'm going to grab Jango Fett, the
That's
bounty
such a
hunter, and be
Shiger thing to
like,
do.
hey, you get money and you go make sure that she's dead. And so Jango Fett went over to her like tower, her monastery or whatever for the death cult, and he bombed it a couple of times. He just nuked it a few times. Normal.
You mean aerial bombardment isn't a normal thing to do?
um, it was in
Crazy.
this game.
We should have done that more often. I feel like a lot of our problems could have been solved if we just
That's
like
so
did more.
real. I don't think a lot of them would have. It's a very
My
niche thing,
problems would have
actually.
been solved.
On a person-to-person basis, it's very. It doesn't really
If
help
I
that
nuked
much.
if I nuked all my ops,
I
let's
don't
just
think that's
say,
true. I don't think that would have helped.
I think nuking
You would
Senator
have just been
Palpatine,
another terror, like a terrorist again.
it's
Like
fine.
anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So after Jango Fett did that, he got to be the template for the clone army, so it just ended up the same as normal. But after that, Dooku got tasked by Palpatine to like get together the foundations for the Confederacy of Independent Systems, and to do that, he had to go out to a bunch of different um, mega corporations and like do them
Oh,
favors to
wait, wait,
get.
wait, wait, wait. I'm one of those.
Not yet. We're getting ahead of
I will be.
ourselves. Yeah, we haven't
I'll
even
make a
gotten to the Nolan thing yet.
which Nolan thing. There's a lot of Nolan things.
The big one.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Wait. Which I don't know if we're thinking the same
we'll
thing.
get there soon. Just hold on. Hold your
Well, I think
horses.
is it the thing
Um,
that's me involved?
I mean, you were involved in it, yes. You probably know it. Anyway, um,
I know it, but I don't
Dooku,
know. The same
he
thing.
for the banking clan, the thing he had to do was he had heard of this guy named Kumail Shalal, um,
That sounds like a
otherwise known as
terrorist.
Grievous, and he was an enforcer for the banking clan, and he needed to, but he had like abandoned them and went back to his homeworld because his people were like in trouble and like fighting for their survival against an insect species that wanted to enslave them all. And he was like their war hero. And
I need a hero.
yeah, here kid named Grievous. Um, but
Kid named
anyway,
Mark.
um, so Dooku went over there to try. He tried to convince him to come back at first, and Grievous was like, "I am not coming back until I know my people are safe." So then Dooku was like, "Well, shit. I guess I can't really do anything. Or maybe I can." Or no, he was more like, "I can help. I can help. Get rid of the Huck, which is the name of the insects." Um, and so he was going to go and like ask. I can't remember who he was going to ask. I think it was the banking clan to like send their armies to help Grievous destroy the Hutt. But like they don't care enough to do that because like they're going to like they're losing money just to get this guy back as a debt collector. Like why? So instead, they wait for his shuttle to take off and then blow it the fuck up and drag his charred half body out of the wreckage, kill everybody he's ever known, and then bring him to get cybernetic enhancements. General Grievous. Um,
It's hard not luck for us.
for real.
It's hard not luck. Y'all don't. Grievous hasn't suffered like Yoda suffered. I've
I
been in my
don't think
mind.
that's true. All right.
Fish, the
Oh,
amount.
speaking of Yoda suffering, let's go to the next slide.
Wait, hold up. Let me swap tabs.
um, so
Wait, which are
the
we
fall
on
of
a
the
new?
Republic.
Dude, wait,
Um,
wait. Where the fuck is? Oh, okay, yeah.
so your
Oh,
first thought might be, oh, your first thought might be, we sounded like we were going so strong there. There's no like clone army to kill all the Jedi. There's no civil war. But there you're wrong because Newt Gunray is played by Nolan. It's he has some unconventional ideas, you could say.
he's fucking
Um
retarded.
so
I can
um
say that. I don't give a shit.
real.
YouTube can suck my dick. I don't care. It's not my channel.
Um, so it's before he does anything,
Yo, I'm
um,
so good at this Tetris shit, man. Like,
Mace Windu decides that the Sith Lord, he isn't going to reveal himself unless he does something drastic, right? So Mace Windu decides to pretend that he has gone to the dark side. And in doing so, he actually does kind of fall for to the dark side a little bit because he has to do some really horrific things to get there. Um, and
you mean you're not
he,
automatically on the dark side just because you're black? The fuck?
what the hell?
That's space racism. Blame Yoda. I don't know.
Yeah, this is Yoda infecting your mind with his space
I've been
racism.
watching too many YouTube shorts today about like
What the hell?
okay, but it was like this channel where it's like a bunch of like Star Wars figures, and then they're all like slightly racist, except like the troopers, which doesn't make
Uh-huh.
sense because they canonically like have slurs, but whatever.
It's real.
They do, like, what the fuck do you think a clanker is? Like,
Yeah, it's a good slur.
literal soft and hard R. Like, the fuck you mean that's not a slur?
Um, the clanker. Um, anyway, Mace Windu pretends he goes to the dark side, but he kind of actually does. But anyway, he's only kind of like he thinks he's doing the right thing, and when he's like going around like killing people so that he can look evil.
Oh, he
Um,
killed people? That's fucked up.
he I think he like assassinated somebody.
Oh, that's not
Um,
that bad. They probably deserved it if they had reason to be assassinated.
Oh no, I remember. He pretended to assassinate Count Dooku because Count Dooku was like aligned with him in this idea that the Sith Lord won't show himself
Oh,
unless he.
Dooku fucking knew this? I didn't know this part. This pisses me off. I'm pissed now. I'm angry.
Yeah, well, yeah, they had to keep it secret from you because they knew that you in real life would leak it.
That's bullshit. I would not do that. Name one thing
You
I've
could have.
leaked. There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
I have to be really specific, so I can think of many examples.
I'm
Yo, I
struggling
am
actually, but
yeah. I can think of oh fuck, I'm not the king again. Wait. Oh
anyway,
wait.
they didn't
Dude,
want to include you in the plans, so they didn't tell you about it until after. Also, Mason
they didn't
still
tell me
didn't
about it
know that
ever.
Dooku was Shiger. So he was thinking he was doing this to an NPC, and the NPC would just like go along with it and do everything he says. But and Shiger kind of did for a while, but then he kind of like used it to his advantage because he's obviously already on the dark side. Um, so Mace Windu, he goes out to he quote unquote kills Count Dooku, and then you Yoda send like 20 Jedi to go hunt him down or
Who?
something like that.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, because I remember you're like, hey, Dooku killed someone. Who do you want to send? Who do you want to send to kill him? And I was like, oh, just send like 20 Jedi. And you were like, what the
yeah.
fuck? And I was like, yeah, that'll be kick ass.
And when so the thing about that is that they found him, and when they did, Dooku like revealed himself, and like they told them that it was like they told them their plan not to tell you, so they were all in on it too.
You did not tell me this shit.
Yeah. So so
Why
they
the fuck?
weren't actually hunting him down, they were just pretending to hunt him down.
Dude, Loki, like, I don't even remember this. Like, I remember you asked me, like, hey, you need to send people after Duke. I was like, oh, okay, just send, like, 20 people. You're like, what the fuck? That's all I heard about this. You didn't tell me any of this
Yeah.
other shit.
I mean, a lot of it was secret, like specifically to be kept from.
Yeah, but, like, I know, but, like, I feel like
That's
after
one
the
of the
game,
cool
you
things
would've.
about this I guess podcast. It's that I get to
That-
tell all of the secrets. And the person who's on with me gets to learn
I
them.
thought I knew all the secrets. Like, I didn't
Yeah,
know you said.
no. Um um yeah,
Bro,
so
I'm so good at this Tetris shit.
now that those like 20-ish Jedi are gone from the temple, Newt Gunray is like, what if I kill all of the Jedi and the first place I can go to is the temple? But not only will I kill all of the Jedi, I will also destroy the Chancellor for putting me in prison. So he takes advantage of the fact that the Republic doesn't really have a very strong military, and he just like brings the entire the entire Trade Federation fleet, and plus like pretty much the rest of the Confederacy of Independent Systems at this point. They all show up over Coruscant and just start blasting. Just orbital bombard the temple and the
You didn't say
Senate.
it was their entire army. I knew it was their army. I didn't think it was their entire
It was
fucking army.
everything.
You know, you would think they would have, like, actually destroyed us if that was the case.
Um, yeah. Well, I mean, they did have like General Grievous running around with an army of droids, running through the streets, knocking, like, breaking down every door, looking for Jedi. Like they were going to like they were like full
It's going
sieging
down.
Coruscant, and so anyway, they ended up. So Newt Gunray went to like a meeting with Mace Windu because Mace Windu had like called him to. It was him and Jango Fett. Jango Fett got sent by like Palpatine to check out if Mace Windu was like actually evil, and Mace Windu like successfully fooled him. And then Newt Gunray showed up, and he talked to Mace Windu, and Mace Windu was like, "Okay, so new plan. If you don't listen to me, I'll kill you." And Newt Gunray was like, "Well, shit."
Should have killed him, honestly.
This was before the initial invasion. So the invasion happened, and around halfway through the invasion, um, the he Mace Windu, I can't remember what his Sith name that he tried taking was. It was like it started with a K. It was like Darth. Um,
Great.
no.
I love that guy.
I don't remember. Anyway, Mace Windu called Newt Gunray to his home, which was like this dark side planet that he found, like ancient Sith world, and
That's lame.
he called him and the entire leadership of the Confederacy all to the same place, and he's like, "Okay, Newt, so you attacked Coruscant. That's not good, buddy." And then he started like broadcasting this to the Republic, like just like everywhere, like an open frequency, I guess. Uh, so everybody could see it, and he just like walked up to Newt Gunray, and like I think he like I think he like grabbed him by the throat and just like started beating the back of his head into his chair just over and over and over again or something like that. So they just like brutal. He's
I feel like this
fucking
is just
dead.
like Harper's just like repressed feelings towards Noland.
That's kind of real, actually.
Honestly, I feel like that's a lot of this.
Yeah. Um, this is how he feels about him in real life, just like deep down inside.
I honestly, if I knew Nolan Schnabel, I would feel the same way.
I wish I could. I wish I could get you to read it. We were so close. Anyway,
I would have killed him when
so
I had a chance.
Newt Gunray's dead, and
Oh my god, that's crazy. Who knew getting
Mace
choked out?
Windu then goes over and looks at the rest of the table, and he's like, "Okay, guys, here's your example. You guys can like, you guys are gonna stay here from now on for safety, and um, you
Sounds
can
like
like,
the federal government would say.
what?"
Yeah, for safety, I promise.
So after
Fine.
the bombing of Coruscant and the semi-invasion, um, Palpatine, so he lived. It's fairly obvious he lived. So did
What?
Yoda. How did you survive the bombing? Oh, you went
Um,
out onto the streets to like to fight the droid army before they
yeah.
blew up the temple.
Yeah, because Yoda's straight thugging like that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Real.
Yoda be crit walking on those droids.
Um,
Shit, when you see a Grandmaster Yoda pull up, shit getting real.
that's so real. Um, so
Burm, burm, burm,
this is
burm,
also around the time that
burm.
Obi-Wan and Anakin got discovered by Thrawn on that dinosaur planet. So
Oh, that's a Smurf, right?
yeah, he's a Smurf.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. This isn't space racism. He's a Smurf.
yeah.
There's not gonna be a lot of racism in this, I think.
Sure. Oh, what was Maul doing during this time? Do you remember?
Fucking nothing.
That's kind of real, actually.
Like, I generally
Maul's
don't think
fucking useless,
anything,
this
not,
motherfucker.
like, generally not a single thing Miriam has done has accomplished anything. The one time she did something, someone stole credit for it, and then she never got to do it again.
It's so funny. We'll,
Like,
we'll get
like,
there. We'll get there.
like.
Um.
See,
So
we're like the opposites. She just didn't do anything. I did stuff. It just didn't amount to anything.
what's next? Oh yeah.
Um,
So, um, this was supposed to be on the last slide, the Mace Windu and Jango, but whatever. They only met the one time in this game. They did not. He did not kill Jango Fett. Um,
oh my god, more Chinese people. I love this game.
Chinese people. Anyway, so
Bing bong ching pong.
oh, yeah, actually, I just covered this entire slide already. GG, because this is Mace Windu killing Newt Gunray. Smile. And I have no idea why this is on this slide. Oh, okay, yeah, this is around the time that Count Dooku, who is still in hiding because he's quote unquote dead, um, he starts like so Palpatine doesn't know he's alive either. He starts building up like a fleet under like a fake name. And that's where he gets his fleet from because he's got so much money that he's just gonna spend it on this shit. Um, um,
I forgot how retarded this game was.
real. This guy made economy.
But was he the icon? We'll
What?
get to that in a little bit.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you
They
need to
are
tell me that when we get there.
they
Because I
are
don't know
really
what you're talking about. All right, the rule of two. This is where shit gets real. You thought when they bombed the Jedi Temple, that's when it got real. No, this is where it gets real. So,
wait, you're
Dooku.
fucking no, you're schizo.
What?
Wait, are we thinking the same dude? What do you think happened here?
Um, the, the bad. The
Are we
thing.
thinking of the same thing? I
I don't
recall
know. You can
I'm
look at
like
the slide and it makes it fairly obvious, but so
I
anyway, Count Dooku, after building up the fleet, he's like, you know, or wait, yeah, he's like, I don't. Oh wait, no. There's another thing I'm missing here. Um, uh, so Mace Windu, he's not actually evil. I mean, he is, but only in his subconscious mind. So he thinks he's the good guy. So he wants to protect the Republic, and to do that, and he realizes that the war that Newt Gunray started is really bad. So, but General Grievous, all he wants to do is kill Jedi. That's his entire thing. And Mace Windu
did
wants
we
the
say
Jedi to
who
live.
did
What?
we say who Grievous is now?
Oh yeah, Nolan switched to Grievous. Um,
God, he's just like
he went from Newt Gunray killing Jedi to Grievous killing Jedi.
Newt Gunray didn't kill shit.
It's just real.
Did he? Oh wait, no, he did that one time.
I mean, he did bomb the Jedi Temple.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That was the one time, and
yeah. Um,
he got a lot of kills with that.
so
I won't say he got any direct
anyway,
kills. I think
General
he
Grievous
gets
just wants to kill Jedi, and Mace Windu doesn't want that to happen. So Mace Windu,
wait. He's the guy who says Kenobi.
yeah, except he hasn't met Kenobi in this yet.
Kenobi. I feel like a lot of people
Does
just
he
have like.
even meet Kenobi, actually? I don't think he does.
Why does like
Ever.
everybody have like a rage boner for Kenobi?
That's so real.
Like does and like oh
Okay, anyway, Mace Windu, he sends the fleet
Kenobi broke my game.
real. He
My game
sends
is
General Grievous's fleet to eviscerate themselves in the sun.
oh my mouse is also
Because
stuck.
that's how you deal with your enemies.
Oh, don't open
Um,
that. No, don't open that. Uh-oh.
because Mace Windu's the one in charge, so he just like tells all of the droids to fly into the sun, and they listen because they're droids. They can't think for themselves. Um,
Oh, don't remind me of Joys.
so
Those
General
fuck
Grievous
me.
is on a ship flying directly into the sun, And he's like, fuck. So he kills all of the droids and personally pilots the ship out of the sun before it gets bad. Um, so he's got his malevolence, which so that's the only ship he really has left, right? And he he hears about this big fleet that's getting assembled. He realizes now that Mace Windu is like out to get him. And he hears about this big fleet that's being assembled by Count Dooku. Because
Okay,
Count
I'm
Dooku
looking
has
at
now
these.
gone to Fondor and taken over the Fondor system for himself. Because he's like, Palpatine doesn't really care about me. I might as well like make my own empire. Um, and he starts with Fondor, which because it's a big shipyard and he can make more ships there. Um,
I just
so
realized
he also gets
Palpatine's.
Asajj Ventress as
This
his
is just like
apprentice.
this is just like an ahead of like a head thinking thing. But
Mhm.
like Palpatine really didn't do any grooming in this game. Palpatine just kind of got groomed in the
Well,
sense that
yeah.
like they
Wait,
weren't
what?
Palpatine, but they like became Palpatine as it
That is
happened.
kind of real, actually.
I'm like,
There
cause
was big
like
character growth there.
if you look at like DJ when she started versus after, like I don't know, something happened.
Yeah. You're so welcome for that. Now she's mean to
Also,
me.
I think no, she's not that bad.
Okay. You're just always talking about how DJ fucking hates you.
No, well, that's just kind of like everyone.
Real.
I don't know.
Everyone
She,
hates me.
I don't know. I hung out at her house for a day, and she didn't let her dog kill me, so I don't think she hates me that much. Dude, did I
Even
tell you what
Chewie.
Did I tell you what Chewie did?
What?
We
What?
were playing fucking Smash Bros, and I had the Joy Cons. Oh no, we were playing Mario Kart, and I had the steering wheel, and Chewie climbed on my lap, and she was right in my face, and I couldn't move because I didn't know how to pause the game, and the
Bro
entire
found
time
out what
I'm
small dogs are like.
they're fucking terrible. Dude, I had a Maltese when I was younger, and that thing was it was a good puppy. That her thing is not a dog. That's not a fucking dog.
It's
Dogs
not a
don't
dog.
like it's not a
Um,
dog. It needs to be
so
like
anyway, General Grievous hears about Count Dooku's fleet, so he goes out there and he's like, "Hey, I want to join." So now General Grievous and Count Dooku are combining their fleets together, even though Grievous doesn't really have much of one, and they join in alliance. And Palpatine is seeing this, and he's like, you know, I should kill that guy. He's like trying to usurp me as Dark Lord of the Sith because he's got a new apprentice and he's building his own empire and stuff.
yeah, but there's only like collectively like two Sith and like two apprentices. Because Maul's never trained as an
Yeah.
actual Sith. And
Well, in
Asajj
this universe, he did
by who?
by Palpatine.
Oh. Dude, I totally forgot. Yeah, DJ kind of fucked up like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because Miriam can't even do shit unless Palpatine tells them to. Miwa and I have no free will because my
Okay.
character is
Yeah.
so
So
fucked.
speaking of Marion doing things that Palpatine tells him, Darth Maul and Mace Windu are both sent to kill Dooku and Grievous at the same time.
Wait,
And
why is Mace Windu son?
because Palpatine was like, maybe one of them will die, and then I can choose the other one as my apprentice.
Did DJ think of this?
Yes.
This is a very intelligent move for DJ. That surprises me.
Yeah. So anyway, uh, they didn't work together, and Grievous and Count Dooku did. So the first thing that happens, Mace Windu's first idea is to like fly a fighter into the cockpit of Count Dooku's flagship and just like blow them all. But I got confused about what he was telling me to do, and I thought he was kamikazing in there. I did not realize that he had a plan to survive, and I still don't really remember what it was because it was like really convoluted.
Who was doing
Uh,
this?
it was Mason. Um,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So I didn't let him do that, um, but I should have. Whoops. So his next idea was, okay, I'll talk to General Grievous and wait, yeah, I'll talk to General Grievous and I'll try to like convince him to like be alone in a room with me. Also, it's worth noting at this point, Count Dooku has taken out. He's gotten the clone army at this point. He took it for himself because like he was the one in charge of it, and he didn't want Palpatine to have it, so he grabbed them all. And these clones are like, there's not as many of them in this universe, but Jango Fett like super juiced like 1,000 of them. So there's like this entire legion of clone commandos wearing like Beskar, like actual Beskar.
I forgot they did. That's so fucked.
What? Oh yeah,
Wait,
yeah, yeah,
who
yeah.
who screwed them up? Like, where did they get
Or
the shit?
no, no, it wasn't Beskar. They were
It
wearing,
was
or no,
Qui-Gon.
it was there it was Beskar. I got it wrong. I'm thinking of something else. Um,
Are you thinking of what the ships were made of?
no, or what were the ships made of?
I don't know. It was something like Beskar. I remember that. That's what it was.
I
Checkers. We're getting ahead of it.
yeah, we'll get there. Um, yeah, so they and then meanwhile, Dooku is on his own ship. He's not he doesn't know about the Grievous thing until Grievous just like goes and tells him that Mace Windu is on his ship and that they should like butcher him. Meanwhile, Darth Maul is sneaking onto General Grievous's ship because they both go after General Grievous first because he's easier. Um,
Is he?
I think he is
Okay, but you just like break Dooku's kneecaps.
real. I mean, Dooku is one of the most skilled duelists, like of
Yeah, but like
the
force
age. So,
in the force?
I mean, he's better than Grievous in the Force. I think Dooku would beat Grievous. Um,
Oh yeah, well definitely, but like
so that means
well,
he's harder.
well if Kenobi beat him, I feel like. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Kenobi lost to Dooku and beat Grievous. So,
Wait, why did he lose to Dooku?
I mean, actually, Kenobi was in a 2v1 against Dooku and still lost twice.
Yeah,
Um,
but he kept spamming Force Lightning. Bullshit.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's still a thing. Anyway, we're going back. So Grievous calls Dooku to come over to his ship. So now they're both on the Malevolence, and Maul and Mace Windu are also both on the Malevolence, but they both only think Grievous is there. They don't know about Dooku. And General Grievous does something and like ends up he like tricks Mace Windu into walking under a force field projector, and he traps Mace Windu in the force field. And he's like, okay, little buddy, little buddy Darth, we're if you don't like turn on Palpatine and join us, death. Um, and this is when Dooku shows up with an army of Mandalorians, Mandalorian clones, that is. But they're basically Mandalorians in this universe. Um,
Same shit. Mandalorians don't do anything.
what the? I mean, that's kind of true actually in this one. But anyway, Mace Windu's like, well, fuck, what do I do? And he ends up. I don't think he. I think like Grievous and Dooku like weren't even like planning on letting him live or something. Um, but anyway, the second the force field and Maul is just like hiding in the hangar because he saw the Mandalorians and he's like, fuck, what do I do? So he's literally just like hiding in a corner behind some crates.
Oh wait, I
What's
remember.
going down?
I feel like I was there when Miriam did this because I remember it was like Miriam was hiding and she's like, "Fuck DJ, I hate DJ so fucking much for doing this to me." No, yeah, distinctly remember this call
Yeah.
because she was like, "What the actual fuck?" And then we were like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'm not gonna spoil ahead, but like I remember that was nice."
Yeah. It's funny. It's fucking stupid. I fucking hate DJ.
Dude, honestly, that's kind of like the moral of the game. God damn it, DJ.
GG. Um, so, um, Maul's hiding and Mace Windu is getting 2v1. So the second the shield comes up, the second the shield goes down, they start blasting. The Mandalorians just start blasting, and they have particle weapons. So these are the like as in guns. They just have raw bullet firing guns. So Mace Windu can't block this shit. So he somehow makes it out of there without dying immediately and gets into a very short fight with Dooku and Grievous while getting shot at. Um and I can't remember exactly what happens, but I think he gets like one good hit in, and then he like how did Dooku kill? Or I remember he like force lightning him.
Kill who?
Uh, Mace Windu.
I don't know why, but I feel like they fell from somewhere.
They didn't fall. It was in a hallway.
Um, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, Dooku definitely force lightninged him, and then I think he just like execution style like stabbed him in the back while he was like lying on the ground. Um, Yeah, so anyway, Darth Maul is hiding in the hangar, and they know he's here because I can't remember exactly why. Or like his ship like revealed itself, like the cloaking device went offline or something, and it was just like sitting there in the hangar. Um and he's sitting there or like somebody walked into the fucking ship while it was cloaked or something. They know he's there, and he's hiding in the hangar, and they're pretty sure he's in the hangar. So they do a sweep of it, and they find him, and Dooku's there, and he's like, and Grievous like goes back to the bridge to like look at security footage or whatever, and so Dooku's in the hangar, and he goes after Maul with his new secret weapon. You remember?
Oh wait, I do remember this. This
Yeah.
was the
What
beginning of
is
the
it?
end. He got a fucking shotgun.
Yeah, he got a double barrel. um, yeah. He whipped out a fucking shotgun and started blasting at Darth Maul. Um, so Darth Maul is like running for his life because you can't block a shotgun shell with a lightsaber. So
You
they're
try
running
hard
through the
enough.
halls, and Darth Maul's just like dodging like crazy, and um, he actually ends up knocking the gun out of Dooku's hand at some point. But Dooku's still got his fucking lightsaber, so it's he just like starts fighting him, and then he picks the gun back up. Like it's so free. Um, and anyway, Darth Maul ends up running down a hall and ends up stuck in a force field projector as well. And Dooku's like, okay, now you join us or you die. Um, or like no, it was surrender or die. And Maul is like kind of a pussy, so he surrenders. Um,
Oh, I know. I remember. The fuck is
and
they
this
were.
time they didn't execute him immediately, so he is in their prison.
They were so
And
stupid about this.
now after this, they are like, you know, let's like fully declare our own like independence from the Republic because like fuck this shit. We both know who Palpatine is, or at least Dooku does. I
Wait, why
don't
did
think
Dooku know?
I don't know if he shared with Grievous because Palpatine was like because Dooku was like Palpatine's like kind of apprentice for like part of this, and they were like they like met in person and stuff like that. So like he knows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You
Is
could
that
just like
normal?
regular
Is that
orders.
normal
Yeah.
on canon?
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay.
I'm like 99% sure that yeah, no, because it wouldn't make any sense for the beginning of Revenge of the Sith if he didn't know. Um yeah, so going into the second part of the game. Um Things start going bad and also remember, so we're in this weird spot right now where the their Palpatine is pretty much an emperor right now, but he's not the emperor. There is no empire. But then there's a different empire led by Count Dooku and General Grievous. And the Jedi are still around, but they haven't really done anything like warlike yet. Uh
Okay,
and
so
Palpatine is in a bad spot right now because there are like a bunch of Darksiders running around the galaxy who he isn't in control of, and um he isn't even like the Emperor, so he can't just like pass legislation just like by himself um to deal with this extra empire that he doesn't control. So he stages 9/11. This is our second 9/11 in 2 games.
I'm still
And
pissed that you did this to me.
yeah. What was it exactly? They like flew a freighter into the Senate building or something?
I believe
So
it
this
was
is the second
the
time that the Senate
International
building blew
Trade
up.
Building. Was it the Senate? I feel like it was specifically the International Trade Building.
No. It
It
would be
was.
interplanetary. But
I was gonna correct myself, but
they did do like multiple targets. There was one in the Senate and one in like some Corellian like
yeah,
trade
I
center
don't.
or something.
I
I
don't.
can't remember.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that.
And then they blamed it on Count Dooku.
No,
No.
they blamed it on me.
Oh yeah, and then
Oh
you
wait,
asked Count Dooku for help to prove your innocence, right? Or you were investigating Count Dooku. I can't remember how this went down.
no. Okay, so
You
it
talk about
happened.
it.
It happened, and then they were like, they said that I hired a bounty hunter to do it, and that I was actually working with Dooku to betray the Jedi.
Okay.
And this was right before. This was right after. Oh wait. Oh my god. Wait. We forgot McDonald's. Wait, was McDonald's before or
Oh
after?
yeah, we did forget
Dude.
McDonald's. Fuck.
Okay. So Dooku was chill.
Yes.
Wait. When did
Dude, Dooku
no?
was chill.
Dooku was chill for some reason. I don't remember why. And
Well, he
I
didn't
asked
really
for.
have a reason to like hate you. Like
And
you didn't
I
like you
asked for
weren't
money.
fucking with
I
him.
asked. I asked for money, and I was like, "Hey, can I start Space Wendy's?" Because I thought it'd be funny, and I think I was. Wait, no, I distinctly remember this because I was in my
Bro was fucking
car,
high.
in my car after graduation, in a call with Shiger, you, and Noland.
Yep.
and we were talking about someone mentioned like the Wendy's biggie bag, and I was like, I should make Space Wendy's came first, and then the biggie bag.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was outside McDonald's in the parking lot, and I was like, I want to invent capitalism. We need
I mean, there's
one.
already capitalism, but
Yeah, but like not like funny capitalism. This was funny. And I was like, we need Space
I don't think
Wendy's.
it's particularly funny,
I thought it was
but
kind of funny.
it is kind
Like
of funny.
it is kind of
I'd
funny.
give it a good like 6 out of 8 funnies.
Yeah, like it's not like really, really funny. It's just like it's stupid, and I like the bit. And then the bit went a little too far to the point where Yoda became like a trillionaire or some shit. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, that shit
Um,
was crazy. Um, yeah,
Space
so
Wendy.
Yoda is the owner of Space Wendy's, and that's why they think, or that's why Palpatine was so easy. It was so easy for Palpatine to connect Yoda and Dooku.
Okay, and it
So,
doesn't help that I also like left the council to
oh, I forgot about that.
because it's such an irrelevant thing that I did, but it backfired so quickly
You,
because it's
yeah,
like
Yoda
so I
left the council to go to Yavin 4 and set up like a backup place so that if the
no,
Jedi get
it was a
attacked
charity.
again,
Oh
um,
yeah. The charity
they
was
have
just a
yeah.
cover.
Yeah,
Dude,
the
I had an
charity was a
entire
front.
well, okay, well it was also gonna be a charity, but like Yoda's got plans on plans.
Okay. Yeah,
God,
so
I
it's
was
a backup place, so if the Jedi ever get like attacked again, like they did at the Jedi Temple when it got bombed, and if they get like wiped out entirely, there are like other Jedi in another place in secret that they can't bomb. And it was on Yavin 4.
dude, I had
Um,
such a good thing going.
yeah, you
That's
did.
I I'm
Um,
still like mildly upset about that. I'm still
you'll see.
well,
We'll see. We'll get there when we get there.
more upset
Um,
about the other part.
so they blame Yoda because of his business connections with Count Dooku. And the Jedi are basically labeled like a second, like a Dooku's Empire terrorist organization, a Dooku's Empire aligned terrorist organization. And there are plans drafted up to like kill all of them because
And so
Palpatine.
and so
Um,
Yoda, being the big brain that he is, stages up he conducts a plan to take all the Jedi and escort them off planet because I'm the goat like that and I can
to
just do
do
that.
this, to do this, they basically all fake their own deaths and like they all jump off of a building into
I was
like a cloaked ship or something.
I was not aware of this part of the plan.
What the
I
fuck? You worked
they
with
told
Tiger
me
with it for like an
dude,
hour.
he told me their plan was to fucking like slip them into like the little janitor carts.
Yeah,
He didn't
no.
tell me anything about the fucking killing them. Like I was like, and then you tell me this, and I'm like, so you're telling me all over Coruscant, just bodies of fucking
Yeah.
Jedi fall to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like chucking out like previously dead bodies of like the same species to just like throw them off, like make it look like all of the Jedi simultaneously killed themselves, like some sort of cult.
I
Um,
was not made aware of this.
yeah. So anyway, they then sent you and everybody who
Oh no, I
you.
was already off planet.
Oh yeah, they sent everybody, all the other Jedi. If you requested them to go to Yavin 4, they went to Yavin 4, but Count Dooku doesn't know where
No.
Yavin 4 is. So
I picked them. No, they all went to Dooku, and then I just like picked them up later.
yeah, oh okay. So you just picked up the ones that you wanted to bring.
Yeah. I took them on my personal ship.
Later on, he brought the rest of them too, but not until a lot later. So
I don't think it was like that much later. It was just like we didn't have a reason. Also
um
distracted.
yeah. So anyway, after the Jedi all quote unquote killed themselves, which didn't fool anybody. Everybody knew that they were still alive somewhere.
What?
And
No, they're all dead. I swear.
Yeah,
Just saw the
yeah,
body.
they all killed themselves.
Like that one
Totally.
song when the bodies hit the floor. The bodies began.
Real.
That thought bot
Um,
Yoda.
so it
Yoda's
didn't fool anybody. The Jedi obviously didn't all kill themselves, and Palpatine was just like, okay, whatever. As long as they're not in my hair, it's not a problem.
no,
Um,
no, no.
and
We're the
then Dooku, he was like, well, I'm basically public enemy number one now, so I might as well like. Oh, and it's also worth mentioning that everybody knows it's Shiger now. It was I revealed it after or right before the
after.
big fight between Maul and Mace
Did
Windu
you?
and
I thought it was after 9/11
Grievous and
you did
Dooku.
that.
It was not. I would not have been able to keep up the charade through that entire fight, especially when he pulls out the fucking shotgun.
So well, that's just bad fucking ass. Like
It's real. I wouldn't make that. I wouldn't make an NPC do that though.
that
Um,
became the meta. I'm sad that that's
oh
what
my
the meta.
god, everyone had a shotgun by the end of the fucking
It
game.
worked so
It
well.
it
It's like
does work very well. I'm glad that nobody knows about that yet in this new one. Um,
oh,
so
I can fix that.
yeah, real. So Dooku's like, I'm public enemy one, I might as well live up to it. And maybe get some more territory off of it. So he invaded the entire fucking galaxy with his massive ass fleet because he's been min-maxing ship production for like ever. And he's got like millions of battle droids because General
Such a,
Grievous is on his side.
he's such a
Um,
dude.
and he took over. He basically blitzed like half the fucking galaxy at this point. Over the next couple of years, it took him a while, and at the beginning of this, Grievous starts getting like flashbacks to like his old life before he was General Grievous, and
Oh, I hated this part.
why? I think this was cool.
No, because he kept fucking bothering me.
Yeah, because he was like, so.
The Jedi were assisting the slaughter of his people because they were allied with the bug people that were
That
killing his bug
that
people.
isn't entirely true, but
I don't, something like that. I
so
don't.
basically what happened was when the bug people went to attack his species and they fought back, um they like petitioned the Senate to like help them out. And because like they're a member world of the Republic and they were like under attack is what they said. Um and the Senate sent the Jedi to like help them because they're a member world under attack.
Let the
Um
bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
so then the Jedi did in fact fight Grievous's people. Um
Burn,
And
burn,
but
burn,
the most
burn.
interesting thing about this storyline is that Grievous remembered that Dooku helped, kill everybody that he ever knew. so so he actually I thought this was going to start like drama in their side, but what it actually did was Grievous just like talked to Dooku about it and he was like, what if we just like reprogram you and you forget about all of it and we don't have to worry about this. And Nolan was like, that sounds good. So Dooku reprogrammed Grievous again, but this time he like adjusted him to like not hate the Jedi as much or something like that so that he would stop bothering you. Um and also um he changed something else about him like increased loyalty or something like that.
He's still
Um
stupid.
yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about who he came.
So now Dooku is invading the galaxy. Palpatine is like, holy fuck, I'm losing everything, and the Jedi have disappeared.
Marvel Rivals is a good game. Oh shit, it's 550. Okay,
It's
I
not
got like
good.
an hour. I got an hour left.
Okay, let's do it.
Crank that
So,
shit.
War for the Dark Side. So the war is going
Oh
down,
my god, wait,
and
that's me.
yeah, that is you. And this is the first picture of Yoda in the whole thing.
Is it?
I think
Oh,
so.
wait.
Um,
This is Young
you can
Wei.
check through.
Aliens.
So the war is going down
Stop
all over the
talking.
galaxy. A bunch of shit is happening, and there's droids and clones are fighting together against the Republic, and the Republic doesn't have a big enough fleet still because they've just been in war for like 10 fucking years at this point. Um,
Yoda's
and
got complete.
this now that the war is underway, Palpatine is like, okay, guys, we've just been attacked again. It's been like 10 years of war. Can we just like I think we need a strong figurehead or not figurehead, a strong leader to get us through this time, and I think that's me. So the Senate is like, okay, buddy, you can be the emperor now. Let's reform into the first galactic empire, and
Have we
everyone
mentioned
just like
Anakin at
goes
all?
along with this. Yeah, what?
You forgot about Anakin like a while
Oh
ago.
yeah, I did forget about Anakin. That's what I was gonna say next.
He's very
Um,
forgettable.
it's real.
Dude,
There's a
that's a
lot of info.
crazy username. That's a crazy username. Holy shit. Sorry, continue.
Um,
Oh my god, it's Miao Zedong instead of Mao Zedong.
real.
It's CCP
Um,
Miao Zedong and his
shout
profile
out
picture
to
is
Miao
like,
Zedong. Um,
nah, he's an
anyway,
emperor.
so yeah, Anakin, unlike the rest of the Jedi, Anakin Mason switched to Anakin after Mace Windu died, and he decided to stay behind in the at the time the Republic to make sure that um he stayed behind in the Republic to make sure that it didn't go off the fucking rails, and he got put in charge of the Inquisitors at this point,
Hmm.
which he didn't make until like he tried to keep them as not evil as possible. Um, it didn't go that well, but he did curb the clear evilness that it is the Inquisitors in actual Star Wars. Um,
As the bodies hit the floor. As the bodies. Yeah, no,
meanwhile,
fuck that Anakin guy. I was like, you should come with us. And he was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Just like that one Puerto Rican. Fucking Puerto
yeah, but it
Ricans.
worked
I
out for you guys, so it's fine. Um,
no.
what do you mean no?
He could have done better.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get there when we get there. So,
Pissed me off.
meanwhile, Yoda, um, he is met by he so there's this smuggler ship that comes into the Jedi Temple
Oh
one
my
day, and he's
god,
like,
I remember this.
yeah, and he's like, um, okay, whoever this is, they might reveal the Jedi Temple to like the outside world, and that would be really bad because literally everybody wants to kill us. Um,
Yeah, we
so
got
he
options
goes to
here.
check who it is, and it's like this guy who says he was a Jedi, and they left him behind. Um, and you talk about this. You talk about what
Oh,
happened.
so there's this guy who was like, I'm a Jedi and y'all left me behind, and that was fucked up. And I was like, where have you been? He's like, I left the temple and shit went bad, and y'all didn't come get me. And I was like, well, if you're a Jedi, let me see what color your lightsaber is. Because I was sus of this guy. I was like, oh, I don't know if he's a Jedi. But I also trained all the Jedi, so Yoda should know. And
Mhm.
so I was like, let me see your lightsaber as proof. And then he pulled out his lightsaber, and that shit was red. And I was like, hold up,
Hold up.
I got ops. And then, in true Yoda fashion, I think I grabbed him and I fucking like slammed him against the wall. No, I just
Yeah.
like dragged him up and down, like kept hitting him against the ground until he fucking passed out.
Yeah, he did not kill him. He did not
I
brutally
did not
murder
kill
this
him. I
man.
just like violently assaulted him with
Yeah.
physics.
So he went to check inside the ship, and there's this guy just like fucking dying on the floor in there, and you talk about it. You
So
brought
I
him back
find this
to
guy,
heal
and
him.
he's on the floor, and I heal him, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "I'm Yoda, bitch." And I'm like, "What you doing here?" Cause and he's like, "Dude, my friends, we were I don't remember. He had like a job for the Huts or some shit."
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that was the last guy.
Yeah. That's what he tried to do to get away from you so he could go tell everybody where you were. But he this guy did have a job that he was doing, and then he got attacked by this dark Jedi who you just apprehended.
Yeah, yeah. So
And
I took
all of
I
his
took
friends
this
are dead.
guy and I locked that bitch in my basement. Anyway, there was a guy whose name was like George Cardass, and he was a
Yeah.
fucked up guy. He's stupid. I don't
He's
remember much.
stupid. What?
Yeah, I had to like he was like, I don't know what to do with my life. And so I let him stay with us for a bit because he'd chill like that.
Oh yeah, he said like so since all of his friends were dead, he was like, "What do I do now?" And he had this conversation with you about like how the the Jedi are like seen as evil out in the galaxy because like well you're terrorists, and you like had to talk to him about how the Jedi aren't actually evil. And uh I can't remember what the big thing from that conversation was, but it was something along the lines of like
I
what I was
public
trying to get into your head was like the galaxy needs the Jedi. You can't just hide.
I worked pretty well for us till it didn't.
Yeah, you stayed alive, but the galaxy wasn't better for it.
The galaxy didn't want us.
Mm, I mean, they might say they don't want you, but like deep down inside, they need you, right? That's what the Jedi are for.
Well, that's like the IRS. Like I don't really need them in my life, but like I also do kind of need it. But it's like I don't want like
The
I
Jedi
don't
are
like.
the IRS of Star Wars. um, so you sent him to go talk to the Yangti monks and
Oh
say
yeah,
like
yeah,
Yoda
yeah.
sent you. And then after he talks to them, he can like figure out where to go from there. And after this, Obi-Wan starts getting like visions about Anakin. Um, and keep in mind, Obi-Wan was um never Anakin's master in this. They were just like side by side. Um,
Who trained them? Me?
Qui-Gon.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I'm sure
so
they had like some
Obi-Wan
kind of
gets like visions about Anakin and like a location that he has to go to, and you're like, this is maybe a trap. So you go with him, and
which one we wanted to do.
this is where we get to Mortis. Yeah. Anakin has also showed up here, and I can't remember fully how this goes down, but it's not really that important. It never came back.
I get knocked out and thrown into space
Yeah, you get knocked out and thrown into space. He
because
didn't
instead of
actually
like
get thrown into space. He just got force pushed really hard. Um, and like broke both his legs or something. But then after that short adventure, they came back, and nothing like all the Mortis gods died like normal. That's
even the baddie,
or no, the daughter didn't. You're right.
yeah,
I forgot about that. The daughter lived. I can't remember exactly what I
she
was
doesn't do
planning to
shit
do with
anyway.
that.
Probably nothing. She doesn't do anything. I don't think.
Well, she doesn't do anything because she fucking dies.
Does she?
Yeah, they all die in the original one.
Oh, that's fucked up. She was a baddie.
Real baddies can't die.
That's what I'm
um,
saying. That's my ninja way.
so next up, the Empire Strikes Back. So the war has been raging for like many years now. This is basically, or well, I mean, I don't want to say it's a war without end because
Everybody
Count
was kung
Dooku's
fu
army was
fighting.
clearly better,
What?
and they
I
were
know I'm
they were
wrong.
taking over everything basically, and they were pushing into even like the core worlds at this point. And this is when Thrawn shows up,
Oh,
and
that's the
he's
Smurf.
like, "Yeah, that's the Smurf." Um,
Did
and
anyone like
Thrawn,
Tron? Oh, that's Chakra.
well, yeah. So he talks to both Dooku and Sidious, and he talks about I can't even remember, but he talks about a variety of things with them to decide who he wants to join with more, and he ends up choosing Sidious, um, the Emperor, quote unquote, the Emperor.
One of them.
Yeah. Um. So Thrawn joins up with Palpatine, and the first thing he does is he uses the Eye of Palpatine, which has been finished for a while now, but it's been hidden because Palpatine was
What's
afraid of getting it blown up.
what's the Eye of Palpatine?
It's a big ship that looks like an asteroid, and it's meant to just like orbital bombard planets to fucking oblivion.
Let's kick ass.
Yep. So Thrawn sends the Eye of Palpatine and a fleet of ships to defend it to the planet of Skako Minor, which is
Minor.
a massive metropolis, uh, which is owned by like the Techno Union. It's the capital of the Techno Union. And he picked this planet to orbital bombard because it didn't have that big of a fleet defending it, and it also so if they sent like basically the entire imperial fleet there, they'd be able to beat it. And also it had like 300 billion people living on it. And so if you shoot like one time, you kill like 500 people. If you shoot more than one time, it gets real bad. So he bombed that planet. And this is a big deal because people are starting to get like wary of the war at this point. It's been like 8 years, and the galaxy as a whole has been at war for even longer, like 12, 15 years at this point. Non-stop war. And now 70 billion people get killed in what is essentially a terrorist attack. Um, and their Dooku's empire is basically fed up with this. Oh, and you know what? I completely forgot about Dooku's diagnosis. He is dying of old age. Um, I made a callback to the first game here and called it testicular cancer or whatever. Bro's got ball cancer. um, but before he dies, Palpatine is like, okay, I'm fed up with dealing with Count Dooku, and I can't kill him with my military, so I'm going to kill him with some Sith magic shit. Um, but he, but like, I can't remember why he talks to Anakin about. Was this Anakin's idea, or
I
I
don't
can't
remember.
remember. Yeah. So Anakin, Anakin, Mason was a little flamboyant, you could say, and he decides to make this big show to Palpatine, and he's like, "Okay, do you see this thermal detonator in my hand? I'm going to put it behind my back, and then." He like pulls out his hand, and the thermal detonator ain't there anymore, and instead it's on like behind right behind Dooku's head. It's behind Dooku's back. Like he teleported it because Anakin. I forgot to mention this earlier, but at some point he went to train for the AT monks, and he learns how to teleport things, but only like small objects, not like full AT powers teleport things. So he teleports the thermal detonator behind Dooku and fucking blows him up. And then Dooku's apprentices, Saj Ventress and Severance Tan, who's in this game, um, they take over. But then Maul is sent to go kill Severance Tan, which he actually accomplishes. He's now equipped with a shotgun too. Last time we saw him, he was imprisoned by Dooku. They let him go because they were like, "What if we have an informant, uh, uh, for like to tell us what Palpatine is doing?" And Maul just like didn't. Maul just like lied to them the whole time.
Yeah, no, that was like actually one of the stupidest things. Because I was in that call when
Yeah,
Shiger was discussing this, and I was like, dude, that's not like the worst thing you could do.
yeah, just let Maul go.
Like you just kill them. Like that is a wild card you don't want.
Yeah,
Like
definitely. So Maul kills Severance Tan, and that leaves just Asajj Ventress in charge of Shiger's empire. Um, and of course, Shiger decides to play as Asajj Ventress next. So then, then all this Thrawn stuff goes down with Asajj Ventress as the leader, and now I said that his empire is like unhappy with the war just lasting forever, and also now 70 billion civilians being dead. We love war crimes. Um, and uh, they're they kind of turn on Asajj Ventress because like she's not even the founder like anymore. Like with Dooku, it's different. He founded the country. He's like got their support, but Ventress, like, who is this girl? You know, um, and so it starts growing unrest in that country. And meanwhile, Grievous ends up attacking Naboo while Padme is there. And Anakin does definitely still have the the marriage with Padme in this universe. And actually Luke and Leia were born. They're growing up in the Empire right now. They're like 4 or 5 years old at this point. And Padme was on Naboo when General Grievous attacked and blockaded the planet, so she can't get out of there now. And he took her prisoner, and Anakin did not like that. He did not like that. So he went out to Naboo, and snuck onto the planet, and he found General Grievous in Theed Palace, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, um, that was your last mistake." And he whips out a grenade, right? And he chucks the grenade at him, and General Grievous is decked out with like I think it's Frick armor. I don't
yeah,
think
that
it's
sounds right.
Beskar. No,
That
it is
sounds right.
Beskar. It is Beskar.
Yeah, because Beskar Grievous.
Yeah, Beskar Grievous. So as usual in these games, Grievous is
Oh
made of
wait,
Beskar.
dude, no. We forgot the best part.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. That was wait. Did Zat Fisto happen yet?
No. No, that did not happen yet.
Okay, my bad.
I
I can't.
I'll try to remember that when we get there.
That was like the best part.
Um,
Space racism.
so real. So Grievous, he just since he's made a Beskar and he could just tank the blast of a grenade. He just grabs it and like holds on to it, thinking he's going to be like a fucking beast. And then it turns out that it's a droid bopper. So it shuts down his systems for a second. And while they reboot, Anakin just like runs over there and he just stabs him in the fucking eye holes and fucking kills him. General Grievous is a fucking moron. And Captain Rex is out there. Captain Rex is with General Grievous. He's one of the Mandalorian, like the super soldier clone troopers in this universe. And he he like goes after Anakin. So we get Captain Rex versus Anakin. Let's just say it didn't go well for Captain Rex.
That happened? I don't remember this.
Yeah, it was very brief.
Oh, dude, I was such a bad tank in this game. I did
Anakin
50,000.
Anakin went Anakin, it's also worth mentioning that he's a lot older in this universe than he got to be without the suit in canon. So he he is very powerful at this point with the Force. He is by far the most powerful out of anybody at this point. Um let's keep going. So
It's mostly you talking now, I feel like.
yeah, I'll get to
It's
some
hard.
you stuff in a second.
It's hard to contribute because it's like, unless it's like Schmegger related thing, I don't really have insight. So I knew
Yeah,
everything he did.
yeah.
Well, I knew what everyone did later in the game, but
So now, now that General Grievous is dead, Nolan chooses Admiral Trench for some reason.
that was also a guy that Anakin fucking stabs, just in a different
Yeah,
show.
in a different universe.
That was a badass scene. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, "Bye,
I
Trench."
thought about putting a picture from that scene in this slideshow, but I didn't. I don't
Yeah,
think I
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no, I didn't. Because that he doesn't stab Admiral Trench in this one.
yeah,
Um,
no,
we'll get there. No
okay.
spoilers.
I
So
don't know, it's so stupid.
so now, um, you can talk about Zap Fisto.
Okay, so I have all the Jedis with me on Yavin, and Noland, who is now Admiral Trench, is like, hey, I want to train someone to be my apprentice, so they can take over the Navy for me. And I was like, well, we can, and this started as a joke, and I was like, well, what if the Jedi start an apprenticeship? So like after war is over and Jedi's don't have a job, they can just like have a career path. So it's not like veterans that just don't have any
Fucking
job
crazy.
opportunities. And I was like, well, what if like I can get you a guy? And he was like, I want someone that looks like Zat Fisto, or no, wait, yeah,
Kit
Zat
Fisto.
Fisto, Kit Fisto, and
He wants to fucking what is that
we
species
look.
called?
I
I don't
don't
even
know.
know.
And he
That's
was like,
crazy.
"Can I get?"
A Nautilin.
It,
They're called Nautilins.
he said, "Can I get Kit Fisto's brother?" And we were
Kit
like, "Who?"
Fisto's brother.
And we were like, "Who?" And then he pulled up like a scene from the Clone Wars, where it's just like a bunch of younglings going to get their kyber crystals. I think they fight like Ventress or some shit, and it's one of his species.
It's fucking
And we're like,
Zat.
dude, and we're like, that's not his guy.
From
His name.
Clone Wars season
Did we
5.
name
It's
him
fucking
Zat, or
Zat.
was his name actually Zat?
No, his name is actually Zat.
Dude,
So
that's so
anyway.
much better. So, and then we're like, and then he started being
Just
racist
super
about it,
racist.
and,
He's
now we
like
have,
everybody who's green is related to Kit Fisto. This motherfucker.
it's not even the worst thing he does racist.
Yeah, I know.
It gets so much worse.
So let's keep talking about Nolan's shenanigans at this point
So
because they have a lot.
Nolan also decides to build
Ewoks.
to build Auschwitz on
Yes,
Endor.
Auschwitz.
He trains Ewoks to well, he doesn't train them. He kind of just like builds an area on Endor where he just dumps people that he doesn't like. And they get executed by the
Ewoks get
Ewoks.
fucking eat them. They fucking eat them.
We didn't know about this. Nobody knew about this until way later, and then we found out, and we were like, "This is
Do you
really
know
fucked
about
up."
the droids? The
Oh, I
yeah.
knew about the droids. That was later though. That was
No,
we was
that is now. Keep going.
oh okay. So he also made a planet with just like a bunch of droids that like their sole purpose is to
Is to
create
build
more
more
droids.
droids.
And nobody knew about. Actually, did Chagrin know about that yet? I
Yes.
we knew about it, but we didn't know how to the extent of how much it was. I didn't know about this till later.
I had
It was just
forgotten about this while I was making the slides, so I don't have
it
any
was just
shots for
something
any of this shit.
we kept in mind. We were like, oh, he's probably
Man,
not
that
gonna
would have
do.
been fire getting an Ewok hunt picture up here.
You could have
Um,
fixed it. Yeah, no,
um,
it was
yeah,
anyway.
so there's droids that make more droids and
And
they'll be
I'm
important
on
in a minute ish.
God,
Um
Nolan's just a little bitch in this game. Like, dude, for like 5 days straight, he just kept being like, hey Yoda, pick up my
yeah.
call. Pick up my call. 'Cause he was like, this is when he was mad at the Jedi. He was trying to
Yeah.
pick up my
So
location
fucking fun.
from a call, and I was like, no. Or didn't I like? And I said, if you want to talk to me, you have to talk to my secretary. And so he went to the planet where I have like the embassy for the Jedi on like Fondor, I think.
Yeah.
And he went to my secretary. Was this I feel like this was after fucking Robot Noland.
Um,
I swear the horse happened first.
Ye- no, Robot Nolan is later.
When was that?
That's about now. We're
Okay, so
yeah.
after Auschwitz,
Yeah.
for some reason, this dumbass decides he wants to become a horse.
I know why. It's
Why?
it's because Admiral Trench, his species, it lives a long time, but he was like getting to the end of that time. And he didn't want to die. So he switched out his body for a robot body. And he made it a horse. I actually or no, he put his brain in an already created robot, which was the horse, which was General Grievous's robot horse, which is built to like kill Jedi. Through a variety of
And then
things.
he turns the horse, which he is now in, into Beskar.
Yep.
More on that later.
Are you seeing
Um,
this guy?
have you seen this guy? He's made a Beskar. Dude, honestly, like Nolan should just like be on like he should be studied. Like I feel like there's three things that need to
So
be
this is
studied.
why Mace Windu bashed his head in like he did. um so uh the other thing that happens in this in between space before we get back to the actual presentation is you go on another force quest to talk to the Angti monks yourself. And
Oh yeah, metagaming.
yeah, and you learn how to flow walk from them. But
Slow
only
walking is
after fucking 4 hours trying to
dude, no,
solve
that
my
was
fucking question.
dude, I fucking deserve that.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I
Like,
knew this is why I make you work for stuff. It's because it's better in the end. Of course,
oh,
it
you
was a
still a
bad thing
bitch
for
for
you
that.
in the end, but
You know, that's
you
such a
know,
bad thing for me.
we'll see. We'll get there on next slide actually. But on this slide, um, we're back to your shenanigans. So you talk to Anakin, and you're like, "This war, it's been going on for 20 fucking years. Let's get it. Let's get the fuck out of this war." Oh, also forgot to mention that you took on Galen Merrick as your apprentice.
Oh yeah, I love that guy, Starkiller, my baby boy.
Yeah, Starkiller, my baby boy. And you were planning on choosing him when you died. Um, we'll get there when we get there. Um,
I am one with the
so
Force, and the
what
Force
did
is
you
with
talk
me.
to Mason about with
I
in
said,
regards
this
to
shit's
Palpatine?
fucked up. This guy is probably evil or something. I had like a good like explanation as to why I thought Palpatine. So I was like, Palpatine was
I
in
mean,
like this
he's the
form.
emperor. He proclaimed himself emperor. That's pretty good.
Actually, God Emperor.
Not yet.
Not when did that happen? I thought that was just
That's
always the thing.
after. You'll
Oh
see.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
after I.
The after.
That fucking
Yeah.
pissed me off so much.
He's the emperor and he tried to kill all the Jedi. That's your reason. I don't think you need any more than that. So you said he's evil, and then what?
We need to like still kill them. And then the counterpoint Anakin had was like, well, you worked with like Ventress and shit, and she's evil. But also like she's technically saved all of us, so it's like,
Well, she
yeah.
didn't. It was Dooku.
Yeah, but like whatever. Um,
So you make a deal. What's the
so we
deal?
make a deal, and the deal is they take care of Palpatine, and I'll take care of Dooku. And by I'll take care of
Ventress.
Ventress, and by
Yeah.
that I mean I'll lure them to a place because they do whatever I tell them to, and then I kill them. And Anakin said they had a plan to kill them, so I was like, oh okay, I'll trust you on this.
Yep.
I wasn't aware of what their plan was, so I should I go ahead and say what?
Um, so you lure Asajj Ventress out to this planet under what was it that you said that you had
Oh,
to
I need
do?
taxes.
Yep. Taxes.
I
Help me do my taxes.
I was like, the IRS is on my ass because you have been doing all the taxes for me,
Space
and
McDonald's has been going real bad, man.
they were like, dude, Yoda has not been filing his taxes, and so I have like the bank clans on my ass.
So they went out to a remote planet to talk
Oh,
about
it wasn't.
this.
No, it wasn't. We went to fucking Fondor.
Oh, you went to
Right.
Fondor to talk
It
about
was
it.
right in their headquarters that this shit happens.
and and when they meet, what does Mason do when you guys meet?
So so we meet, and
Keep in mind Anakin isn't here.
Anakin teleports a fucking nuclear explosive behind
Fine,
Shiger's head.
Ventress.
And it's not even like the moment we meet. Like we talk about like taxes and shit, and I make stuff up for like a
And then just
solid
like
5
halfway through the
minutes.
fucking tax conversation, a nuke shows up.
I was not aware of this, and so I get told by my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, believe in yourself. And then I survive a nuclear explosion because I'm Jesus Christ.
Yep, he's Yoda. So that's what this picture is. It's Yoda surviving a nuclear blast. Um,
Which picture?
it's on Dark Alliance slide.
Oh, I'm
um, yeah. So Asajj Ventress very dies when she gets nuked.
and the thing is, I didn't really need to do this because they really believed in me and they genuinely thought I was on their side.
Yeah, you could have just kept living your life, man. You would have probably survived longer too. Um, but anyway, um, then Anakin, he goes and fulfills his part of the bargain. And when Palpatine is now thinking like, well, Darth Maul has been fucking useless for like 25 fucking years, and he's actually getting pretty old now. It would be nice if I got Anakin as like evil, and also that way I can like turn the Inquisitors like full evil. Um, so he goes out to their little I don't know what is like an opera, the opera. They go out to the opera, and he starts
John
talking
Wilkes
to
Booth.
Anakin about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise, and then as soon as he brings it up, Anakin whips out the fucking lightsaber and just and he like sticks it on his fucking temple, and Palpatine's like, "Fucking do it, you stupid bitch." Then Anakin fucking stabs him in the fucking head. Like, he's fucking dead. Palpatine fucking dies right there. Um, and the guards come in and they see Anakin here, and they're like, "What the fuck? You just fucking killed him! You killed the champ! You killed the emperor!" And they go to try to fight him, and then he like kills them easily because he's fucking Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one. And this killing of a of a an unarmed and also possibly innocent man. Um, it confuses Anakin's morally a little bit, and he actually goes to the dark side because of this. Um, and so now the Empire is like freaking out because they don't really have a second in command. That's the whole point of the Empire. um, and Anakin has been arrested because they're pretty sure that he killed Palpatine.
Oh, he died. I swear, he just stood there in this weird.
He just stood there and a lightsaber appeared in his head.
Didn't he try blaming it on me?
Yes, he did. He tried
That
blaming
was
it on
so
Yoda.
fucking funny.
But it was just so clear, so obvious that it was Anakin from like every possible direction that like they just knew it was him. So they arrested him. They put him under house arrest though until they could like prove that it was him. Um because in the Empire they're devoted to justice. um anyway, they end up Sate Pestage ends up in charge of the Empire for now. Um although that's very shaky. And in terms of the other empire, um, Asajj Ventress's chosen successor. Um,
Oh, I
well,
remember
well,
who.
no, it's Trench. It's Trench. Trench is put in charge. And what do you do about Admiral Trench?
So we needed oh wait, no, this was before all that shit happened.
It was.
Because I got Shagger's permission.
Oh yeah.
So
Shaggy
I
didn't want him
asked
alive either.
Ventress because it was very clear that he was getting out of control. So I asked Ventress if I could kill them. And so I board Trench's ship, and Shiger remotely turns off all the security and all of like the robots on the ship. And so I go on their ship and I sneak through the tunnel, the fucking
Yeah, the air
gas
vents.
thing, air vents, because I'm Yoda, and yes.
Yeah, so he goes through the tunnels and then he finds Admiral Trench. What do you do with him?
So I don't. What did I do?
Um,
Did I jump down and
did
just
you
slice him?
droid popper him?
I think I did. Oh, because I had like a force lightning thing I could do to stun him, and
Oh
then I just
yeah. You like had the
well,
electric judgment.
I jumped down through the vents. I force lightning him, and then I fucking like cut him in half.
Yep.
And it's like badass as hell.
So Trench died, and that was before this. So they're also completely leaderless on their side too.
Which
Um,
honestly, this might have been like one of like a really bad thing to do because we should have
talk
had at
about
least.
talk about Nolan's idea with the Ewok. that
my
you're Ewok.
So Nolan's idea was he had an apprentice, which was which was an Ewok
Forgot
Jedi.
this was definitely before the Palpatine one
It was
because
an
he was
Ewok.
involved in this.
It was an Ewok Jedi, and Nolan's idea was that he was training him as his apprentice, and he wanted to claim him as the apprentice. But like all the Trade Federation people were like, no, he's literally just a fucking child. We're not
He's a
putting him in
fucking
charge.
feral child.
I'm surprised like they're competent enough to have like Ewok Jedis. Like I'm surprised that they could like do that.
I mean, I feel like that makes sense.
Like it makes sense, but I just like I don't know, some I'm just like
Yeah,
where do you want
so
to we should end this after this part because I
yeah,
want to go get food.
yeah, okay. Then we'll have a 5-minute video for the next one. All right. Yeah, I'll just cut it up like separately.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah, we can.
where were we? Yeah, so there's an Ewok who's a Jedi and also Admiral Trench's chosen successor. And um that puts him next in line to be the Emperor of Shiger's Empire.
Oh, we killed Trench before.
Well, yeah, but uh he doesn't have another person, so Shiger dies, Nolan dies, and then it's the Ewok. The Ewok is the next person in line. So they're like they're that empire splits into like two factions, right? Where half of them are in support of the Ewok and half of them are against the Ewok. They're like they
Ewok
want
is actually
literally
stupid.
anybody except the Ewok to lead the empire. Um because that's fucking stupid. And the anti-Ewokers, they put up Lux Bonteri. And the Ewok and the anti-Ewokers, a separate faction of them, led by the Banking Clan, they actually poison the Ewok, but
What?
not like a dead person poison, like a feral, like he's freaking the fuck out all the time,
I
feral,
forgot.
like Ewok. So he loses like he loses the ability to think coherently for a couple of hours before he is like introduced to the Senate on in that empire. And um so they when he shows up, he's running around like a fucking animal biting people in the Senate. And they're like, okay, maybe we shouldn't have this guy be the emperor.
But it'd be such a good bit.
But then the pro Ewokers, they like investigate this because they're like, we know this guy isn't. They wouldn't like Trench wouldn't vouch for this guy unless he wasn't feral. So
Just fucking
they
stupid.
investigate and find out that the Munes had poisoned him, but then they like get him to a hospital and have it cleared from his system. And even afterwards, he is mysteriously still feral. Why, you might ask? Well, do you remember why?
No, it's a fucking Ewok.
It was in the fucking car when this happened. So you weren't there. Um the fucking Palpatine mind crushed him while he was in a coma.
Wait, I remember this. Wait, dude, I
So
totally
he
forgot
just
about that. It's so
fucking
good.
obliterating brain cells. Um so
They did
the
not need to do that to my poor Ewok.
yeah, man.
He wasn't
So,
even like a Jedi. He was a fucking Padawan.
so the anti-Ewokers end up winning on this one.
I would hope so, honestly. Like if that's the alternative, like fucking kill it.
A feral Ewok baby.
Just like end it all if that's your only option. Like
um, the fucking feral
oh
12-year-old Ewok. Um,
ew, the dinner options kind of suck today.
so so yeah, Lux
Oh
Von
wait,
Terry ends up being proclaimed the new emperor.
oh dude, Chick-fil-A's
And
close.
he
Actually,
he
sorry.
tries really hard, but he doesn't really get a lot done because something ends up happening.
I tried so hard and got so far.
I think I'll end it here on this recording.
Next
Um
time on Dragon Ball Z.
real. We've wait, 7 more seconds. We're holding on. We're holding on. All right, get the fuck out of here.